Good evening, everyone. It is now Sunday, March 12th at 7 p.m. And I did a pre-announcement about this Facebook Live that I'm about to do. And it's actually about wine. And it's something that I have been involved with for only a week and a half. And I'm very, very excited about it because I love wine. I don't know if anybody out there have been following me, but if you notice some of my videos, even some of my photos, has me partaking of wine in some way at a restaurant, at home, or at a party. But before I continue, I just want to do the disclaimer that hi James Aquino, that you should drink responsibly and always be D squared. Hi, Master Stephen Barbieri. Always be D squared, meaning have a designated driver if you decide to drink and you're out and about. Uber it, Lyft it, you know, have a friend or family, or, hi Melina, or like somebody like Oahu Party Bus. I interviewed the owner of Oahu Party Bus, Gene Simeona, and he said that he prevents about 12,000 DUIs on the road every year because he takes a group of people who want to party and drink. I just want to put that out there, that I want to put that disclaimer to always drink responsibly, and make sure that when you drink, make sure you enjoy and everybody is safe. Hi Beatrice, ¿cómo estás? Thank you for joining us, Beatrice. Thank you, James Aquino. So the reason I'm doing this, first of all, is because I love wine. And anybody of you out there love wine, you know, give me a thumbs up. I know a lot of you do. I've, like I said, if you've been following me for any amount of time, hi Mario, you'll notice that I partake in wine. In fact, last week Wednesday or last week Thursday, after an expo with Alan Hornstein, we went to that restaurant owned by Fabrizio Favale, Mediterraneo. I hope I said that right. But we did a salute to a great day of at the expo, getting, you know, it's a way to celebrate. We got really good leads and everything. Hi Tracy, we got really good leads. So, hola Beatrice. Trying to keep up with all these wonderful people joining in. Thank you for joining me, by the way. So another thing is, another disclaimer, I am not a wine aficionado or connoisseur, of course, not a sommelier in any way. I'm just an everyday person who enjoys wine like a lot of you. I love the different varieties. I like the reds, the wines, the combinations. There's so many out there. But what got me excited is that a really good friend of mine, Melina, approached me about a week and a half ago, very short amount of time, and she asked me if I love wine. I said, of course. And she said, well, I got to tell you about this wine club, and it's hand-picked wines from wine artisans and from all over the world and the US, and I was all ears. So I'm going to keep some notes over here because I don't want to get off track. But so anyway, she told me about this wine club, and that was only a week and a half ago. I got my first shipment, and I got 4 bottles, 2 red, 2 white, and they came directly to my door. And the things that she told me, what really attracted me to this whole idea was number one, it's delivered to your door every month, and I'm going to be showing you a couple of bottles that I just got, and I get to choose the kind of wine I want, red or white, a combination, or all red or all white, and they're picked by wine experts. They're hand chosen by people in the business for about 15 years. They have 15 years experience. And if I don't like any of it, if I don't like the taste, if I don't like the looks, if the bottle came damaged, I get a replacement guarantee. And that is fantastic, because how many times have you gone to aside from your very favorite wines that you have on a regular basis at the store, Costco, Safeway, whatever, Tamura's, yeah, if you don't like the wine, you can't take it back. Whereas this, you can. You just give them a call and they'll give you a replacement guarantee, so there's no risk. And then, of course, I think I mentioned that these wines, you can't find them in the grocery stores. These wines are sourced from over 1,000 different vineyards from all over the world. And they are boutique wines, so you won't find them anywhere else. And what the company does is they buy them in bulk, I guess, of a particular type, a particular grape or year. And they hand select it, and these are the wines that we get to taste. And I love surprises. If a lot of you have been following me on Facebook Live, I love it when unexpected things happen and they just flow into each other. And that's kind of like wine, having Christmas every month, having your wine delivered to you, and like, wow, how is this going to taste, right, from all over the world. So this company that got started in 2014, they did this wine club membership, and within 2 years, between 2014 and 2016, there was a huge retention rate of 94% of people, the members, stayed with this automatic shipment. So that tells you that people love the wines that were being delivered to them. So I'm like, okay, that's a good thing, right? Because it's quality wine. And also, when you get your wine, you get tasting notes, which I'm going to go over with you for the red one that I got today. And it gives all these detailed information about the wine. So you get this whole education of the different regions, the different grapes. So it's an adventure, and it's a surprise every month, which I really, really love. Hi, Beliza. Beliza, we can look for you, non-alcoholic. Hi, Stephen Torres. So anyway, and another really, really good thing, and this is something like somebody told me, well, you know, you can always get your wine, go to Costco, go to the store. However, you can't get it free. Hi, Lisa. This wine that I get, I'm getting for free. And also by sharing it with others, I get compensated for that. So that's the real beauty of it, is that you get it delivered to your door. You can have it for free. You get it from all over the world where you can't get from any place else. If you don't like it, you get it replaced. It's a no-brainer. So anyway, so even if you don't like wine and you're not a wine drinker, or maybe you know somebody, it's a great gift. Like, you know, you can give it to friends, family, when you go to a party or an event or a function, or maybe people that render services to you, your accountant, your lawyer, the person who sold you the car, you know, just as a thank you. And you can tell them with confidence that it's a wine that they won't find in the stores. It's a boutique wine. So anyway, I'm going to go on to what I got in the mail. So behind me, you'll see how it comes. It comes shipped. Here's the red, here's the white. I got 2 of each. So here's the white, and I'm going to go over this at some other time, but what I really like is I like the red. So I opened it. I opened the red. I opened the red about an hour ago. I opened the red about an hour so it could breathe. And oh, Beliza, your husband loves red wine. Okay, have him tune in, because this one is called the 12th Blend by Eye of the Needle. It's a red wine, Columbia Valley. So it's open. I let it breathe, and I'm going to read to you the notes that they tell you about each wine, so you know exactly what you're getting. So Eye of the Needle, Woodinville, Washington. It's a 2014 called the 12th Blend Red Wine, Columbia Valley. So it's owned by a small family winery in Woodinville, Washington, and it produces limited quantities of handcrafted wines from some of Washington's premier vineyards. The owner and master blender, Bob Bullock, carefully sources the grapes from various Columbia Valley vineyards for each of his wines. Riding the success of the Seattle Seahawks' 2013 Super Bowl win, Bob created this special red wine with a nod to the Seattle's 12th man fan base. Whatever that means, I don't know. Hi, Yamina. So every bottle purchased, him and his wife Laura donates money to Northwest Harvest, Washington State's leading hunger relief agency, which is really good. So this offering is a perfect game day wine This food-friendly, medium-bodied red blend consists of 90%, and I don't know how to say this, Sangiovese, sourced from Walla Walla Valley, AVA, and Waluke Slope, AVA, 10% Merlot. So it's a blend. Hi, Cousin Barbara. Technically, it's called a Sangiovese. I hope I said that right. See, I'm such a novice. The nose is soft, fruity aromatics of red berries, rose petals, and a whiff of vanilla. It's vibrant on the palate, exuding lively flavors of dried cranberries, strawberries, roses, red currants, crushed rock minerality. The solid balance of acidity and integrated tannins make this a winning choice for sports fans because it pairs so well with a wide variety of hearty foods and snack dishes. There you go. That's the very, hi Cousin Barbara. That's the kind of information to give you. Hi Robert Newey. I think you're gonna appreciate this because you're in the restaurant business. Okay, so I'm gonna take this 12th blend that I just read to you the entire details of, and I'm gonna do my first pour. So here's my glass, and here we go. That's a good pour, right? So this has been breathing. You want the bottle, Beliza? I'm gonna make sure you and your husband get this one, okay? Oh, I have the extra one behind me. I got 2 of these and 2 Chardonnays. I'm gonna talk about the Chardonnay on a later date, maybe next week. But so the detail says that it has a nose of soft, fruity aromatics, red berries, rose petals, and a whiff of vanilla. So I'm not gonna swish this in my mouth or spit it in a bucket because I am not that kind of person. If I'm gonna have wine in my mouth, I'm gonna drink this thing. So I'm gonna tell you exactly how it tastes. That's very nice. You know, it mentions here dried cranberries, strawberries, roses. Wow, I taste the cranberries for sure. Robert Newey, the Vivino app. I'm gonna check it out, Robert. You're the chef. You should know how you pair your foods, right, at the restaurant. So this tastes really nice. I mean, exactly what it says on the details of the notes. I taste it. I really do. And again, I told you in the beginning that I am not a wine aficionado. Hi, Rodney Algood. You got to come to Hawaii and share some of this. Yeah, so I'm not aficionado. All I know is that when I crack a bottle of wine open, if I like it, I like it. And I used to keep a diary of especially when I used to belong to Costco, I used to look at all the graded wines, and the ones that I really liked would write it down in a book so I knew exactly what I liked. This one does it all for you. It gives you the notes and everything about the wine. So I'm going to keep a binder of all my favorite wines. Robert Newey said, it's awesome. Take a picture of the labels and it finds the info on it. Very good, Robert. Robert, you just tuned in. These are boutique wines, and they're not in the masses like grocery stores and stuff. So maybe it'll be there, maybe not. You know what? I'm going to try that. If you could write that. I'm going to look back into the comments again and find Vivino. This is what Vivino is about. Okay, very good. We got a culinary chef in the house. Are you still in Costa Rica, Robert? Robert and I met through Beachbody P90X, friends with Joe Bavino and a whole bunch of other people that we did P90X and got in really good shape. And now here I am drinking wine. But I just want to thank you guys for joining me. Just go into Google Play. Okay, I will, Robert. Thank you so much. So any of you who are interested in finding out about more of how you can have wine delivered to your door, how you can have wine for free, just private message me, or those of you who have my, oh, you're in Chicago now, Robert. You're going back to Costa Rica tomorrow. Okay, well, have safe journeys. You're going to go from one weather to another. I imagine Chicago's still pretty cold, maybe. And you're going to go to sunny Costa Rica. I was just talking to a surfer that I was in there in 1992 for the Surfer Legends. It was a whole blast, all these surfer legends. But any of you who are interested in learning about more, how to get this delivered to your door, how to have it for free, share it with people, just private message me, or if you have my number, text me. But either way, I just want to thank you so much for joining me on my first pour. Robert Newey said, you have a snowstorm in Chicago. Oh, poor guy. Okay, Belizza. Belizza said she's going to message me to get more information for her hubby, Conrad, which I follow you on Instagram, Belizza, and I just applaud you and Conrad. I've known you guys for a long, long time, and you guys are such an inspiration for being a couple that's so strong in the Lord and staying together. So I follow your Instagram, even though I don't like it or comment. I'm there, sister, watching your amazing journey. Because you, oh, by the way, I interviewed Belizza on my Legal Advice in Paradise. So if you ever want to hear about her amazing story, just go to Legal Advice in Paradise on YouTube and just search for Belizza, Beleza, Higa. And Nabi Kleinman, cheers. Nabi, you like coffee and cake. Do you like wine? So again, here's the bottle. Tonight's wine blend is a 12 blend. So this is the red, and then I will be reviewing the Chardonnay, because I love Chardonnay. I like it super, super chilled, really crisp. This one is called Dionysus Vineyards. Ooh, that sounds really interesting. It's from Richland, Washington. So I'm gonna chill this one at a later time. Love a good Cab Sav. Oh, me too. Cabernet Sauvignon. Me too. I love the reds. I love Cabs. I love Merlots. I love Malbecs. I love the mixes a lot. There's a lot of good wines out there, and I get to experiment with them on a regular basis now and have it delivered to my door. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Share this on your wall. Share this with people who you know love wine. And I would like to connect them with what I have, because it's pretty exciting. And hope you guys have a really good rest of your Sunday night, and the rest of your week is just awesome. Tomorrow's Mondays. Mondays are beautiful. It's the start of a new week. So I'm going to sign off right now and say shaka out, and thank you so much for joining me. Aloha.